everybody. Welcome to another edition of PoCommunity. I'm Mike Arboyd, and I'm sitting here with Rob Calla from That Place. How's it going, man?
I'm well. How are you?
Great.
Good.
If you guys don't know what That Place is, it's, in my opinion, like the gem of food in Coquitlam.
Thank you.
I've been eating there since I was a young kid, and it's, phenomenal. So
Thank you. Appreciate it.
tell us how you got into this food industry.
Like I said, it kind of got thrown into me as a busboy, 85. So wow, how long is that? That's like
35.
35 years ago. And busboy, waiter, and then I kind of got the opportunity to own a restaurant on Dunbar in 17th, and I ended up buying that with my brother-in-law. And 21 years old, owned a restaurant. It was kind of good, fun.
Yeah.
Never cooked though. I was always a waiter. So that's how I got into the food industry business with my brother-in-law.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Things changed though. You started cooking.
Things changed, but not for a long time. I've only been cooking for 6 years.
Oh wow.
That's it. Since my chef, his name was Kevin, he had opportunity to go somewhere else, and I let him go, and I said I'll go in the kitchen just for a month or two. And 6 years later, I'm still there, and 50 pounds later, I'm still there. So the food is good, as you can tell.
It's very good.
That's about it. I mean, I went from now I don't know if I want to stay in the kitchen or not. I have a chef I brought in, but he's just doesn't seem to grasp everything yet. But hopefully he comes along.
Yeah, it's tough when it's a staple too, like in the town. So like you can't, if somebody comes in and like somehow changes that the ingredients whatsoever,
That's
the
right.
recipe whatsoever, people will notice if they've been eating it for 20 years,
Yeah,
right?
and they do, and they tell me, and they say, "Oh, you didn't cook that, did you?" And I said, "No, I can tell." And I say, "Is it bad?" And they said, "No, it's not bad. It's just different."
Yeah.
So people get into their routines, and the hardest part of a restaurant is changing things because people don't like change.
No.
But you got to think of it as me being there. I'm there for 30 something years. I'm doing the same thing for 30 years, and you're coming in periodically. So I like to change things, but I just tell my customers to trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me, it'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, you've been in that location, different restaurant names,
Yeah.
but you've been in that location for, like you said, how many years now?
Since 1996.
Since 1996.
Yeah.
So, but it's had some staples on the menu each time.
And they've stayed.
Yeah.
I've actually transferred names and menus and blah blah blah, but these dishes have stayed, and they're going to continue to stay. I'm in the midst of changing the menu again.
Yeah.
To all. We're going to one level. We're going to a different level now.
Yeah.
Fresh pastas, different techniques of cooking, but the same couple of dishes are staying, and we're keeping them the same, just a little bit better.
A little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit
That's
better.
great. Smoked chicken pesto penne. I can say nothing but amazing things about that.
Thank you.
How did you come up with the dishes that are just like everybody orders?
These two dishes, they became my staple dishes. They were mistakes. They were honest mistakes, and this what we called Spanish chicken tortellini, we call it that pasta now. Same way. I ran out of something. I won't tell you exactly what's in it because I don't want to give the secret away. And I used something else just because I had to, and it wow, what is this? And I kind of went myself. I go, I don't really like it. Like, I don't really like it that much or whatever, but it grew on me. And then people loved it right from the start, and it was a mistake. And the smoked chicken pesto penne was, I used to do just a linguine dish with chicken and sun-dried tomatoes in a pesto sauce. And then, again, someone did put some liquid smoke in it, and it changed it all.
Yeah.
And it was wow, it's stuck too. So I actually, it's not it's smoked chicken, but I use liquid smoke in
Nice.
it. So
Yeah, my mom's tried to replicate it for years too.
yeah,
Like if we're not
she
going
loves it too. I know.
yeah, she always asks for it with linguine
Yeah,
too. It's funny
linguine.
that you
Yeah,
said
always I.
yeah, but like it's funny. I remember like going out with family, friends, whatever birthday parties if we ever went there. You look around the table and it's like I'd say at least 60% of it were those two
Yeah, they
dishes.
loved it,
Yeah,
and it was good. That makes me feel good. You
yeah,
know that people associate those dishes with me, and that's why they'll stay with me.
yeah.
So, and they were mistakes.
That's
My
funny.
mom said I was a mistake. So, yeah. So it's pretty good.
And it turned out good.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah. So you guys recently opened up for lunch?
We opened up for lunch about a month and a bit ago. Just trial, just
Yeah.
trial, and we're not doing my menu. It's not sit down cooking, waiters, nothing. Come up, just very cash. We do panini,
Yeah.
so we do like 3 different types of paninis, and we do arancini. Arancini are risotto balls.
Nice.
Man, the last batch I made where I had to. I'm sorry, guys. They were awesome. Like
Nice.
they're awesome, man.
That's
So I
awesome.
really got. So it's been a month, and we got like six dishes, and I make fresh soup every day.
Nice.
So soups plus, watch out, I'm coming.
Still around,
Yeah,
man.
he's still there, man.
Yeah, he's such a good guy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
And I go, I'm opening for lunch. He goes, why? So it's very fresh. It's very good. We do panini presses and stuff like that, and I'm there. So if somebody wants pasta, boom,
Yeah.
I do it. I do it. Only thing I won't do is pizza because I just don't set up for pizza.
Yeah.
But Fridays we are gonna open up right from 11 right through.
Nice.
So if you want to come, Fridays is that day that let's just go to that place or whatever. And
You
we'll
might get
just
some people after work leaving
no,
work a little
exactly.
early or whatever.
I'll take care of them. So
That's
and full menu.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously this year's been just
Jeez.
just the year of fun. It's so like I know all industries have been hit hard, but when you're a dine-in majority, you're a dine-in restaurant. It's had to have hit you pretty hard.
I'm still down 60%.
Yeah.
And I'm a very lucky and fortunate person. I got a good, loyal clientele, great family, and great friends. Honestly, they're pulling me through.
Yeah.
They're pulling me through this, and I love it. It's how you always hear all these people have a restaurant and my restaurant, I cater to everybody, and we are a family. Like I have I go. There's no discrimination in in my restaurant at all,
Yeah.
and I see it coming back, and that's awesome. People very vocal with me. I don't know if you have been there or not. I'm pretty loud. People can hear me in the kitchen, and people kind of like that. Other people are scared of it, but it is what it is. But this is that place,
Yeah.
and it's named that for that place because you come there and it's that place.
Yeah, and I mean, if you've ever been in an Italian household or a kitchen, and Nona's yelling from the kitchen, it's a thing.
Or Rob's yelling from the kitchen, and it's like you're coming to my home. It's my second home.
Yeah.
So
You're there more than you probably are at home.
Pretty much, and I treat everybody as if they're in my home. It's very simple.
Yeah.
It's cozy. It's not your customer, and no. It's are you having a good time? Is your food good? If not, I want to know why, and then I'll fix it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's just the way it is. But this pandemic, man,
It's brutal. It's something that like it's affecting everybody significantly, but I don't think everybody knows how bad it's hitting other people. So it's like they only think about their own shoes.
Yeah, and understandable, understandable because you know what this is it's global, and it's scary, and that word scary is I don't like saying they, but it's a tactic that they're using to scare people to submission, and everybody's listening, so everybody's on alert.
Yeah,
these phones are everybody's lifeline, and if the phone tells you to do something, or media or anything, you do it, and everybody's following suit right now.
Yeah.
So it's scary.
Yeah.
It is scary.
It's either they're following suit or they're doing the exact opposite, and fighting hard, and it's there's no middle ground, and that's
No.
the scariest part
Yeah,
about it.
and understandable, but I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. It's tough.
It's a very tough. It's
Tough times.
you just see so many places just closing, and it's like it's not. It's just not happy. It's not good times at all.
No.
And uh, what I find with media alone is they make it seem like a lot is being done for people more so than it is.
Then it is, yeah.
Because it's a lot harder for small businesses to be getting these loans that they're being told they can get. It's not as simple as
No.
they make it seem.
Yeah.
So it's really hard. I'm talking to people almost daily in here,
Yeah,
small
I can
business
imagine.
owners, and almost all of them have the same
Same story.
story.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where you are politically. It
No,
doesn't. It
no,
doesn't. It,
no, it
it's,
doesn't.
but that's
Just
where I think they're making it seem like it is.
yeah,
And it's
yeah. You see surface, but there's something always in the background, and the background is speculation. Everybody's assuming this and that. Who knows?
yeah, we
Like
don't know.
really, we don't know.
No.
So it's all I can say, and any advice is we just gotta ride this through, man.
Yeah.
And if you can get help, you get it.
Yeah.
If you can talk to your landlords, because rent seems to be a big one right now.
Yeah.
And like I have renters too, and they had a hard time paying, and I'm not that person. I mean, we'll try to help as much as we can. The government helps. We do our thing, but renters seem to be killing everybody right now. Can't pay the rent. Sorry,
Yeah.
gotta go.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's because it kind of got to a point where they were helping out, and then once the numbers started going down,
Yeah.
like I would say, like late summer,
yeah,
all the things started normally going back, like you had to pay your stuff now
Yeah.
and all this, and then boom, got hit
Well,
harder than we ever
but the
have.
thing is, we knew. Like we knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
There is yes, there is a pandemic, but there is something. Oh, what was it called? The flu.
Yeah.
The flu season was coming.
Yeah.
Well, do you hear anybody getting the flu anymore?
No.
It's called COVID.
Yeah.
So the flu has changed to COVID.
Yeah.
Now, so wow, like if you didn't know that these numbers were gonna jump,
Yeah.
we're doing so much better. I can see it around. Everybody's wearing masks. Everybody's social distancing. Why are the numbers still going up?
Yeah.
Why? If we're doing everything, why?
Yeah.
Because they're telling us we're not doing, but we
are.
are.
Yeah.
So like, oh, you got to do better. You got to do better.
Yeah.
It's not that, guys. Weren't doing so good in the middle of summer. Numbers were way down.
Yeah.
So come on, think about it a little.
Yeah, there's way less people wearing masks because there was no rules. And
That's
now
right.
it's mandated.
Now it's mandated, and the numbers are going higher.
Yeah.
So are these the bad things? No.
No, they're not bad. It's just there's more testing centers. So
Exactly.
I'd say in June, July, we probably had what, like one provincially or
That's
something.
right,
So
yeah.
like, yeah, the numbers were great, but you probably weren't testing anybody.
Yeah.
It's really and I think it's one of those things that people in general want to think the best of everything, and like, oh, whatever they're telling us, we believe 100%
Yeah.
because you want to think the best. But I think more and more people, the more this time goes on, they're just questioning.
That's right.
And they're just like, really, what is the motive here? There's something.
That's right. And that's the thing is there, and you know what? You can see it around the world. There's a lot of people are getting fed up and they're starting to act out.
Yeah.
And it's kind of scary.
It is very scary.
Because, sorry, at the end of the day, the world masses will take over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the numbers. I mean,
yeah.
So, I mean,
if it gets to a point.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But small business has been really affected. So, getting through this, I feel whatever monies were made, which are none, I work a lot more and no money, but I just putting it back into my restaurant. There's, and I don't know if I've renovated whatever monies they gave me. I put it into my business, and because this will come to an end.
Yeah.
Because there will be a vaccine and people's minds will get at ease. Doesn't mean that the virus is gone or anything like that, but people's minds will be at ease.
Yeah.
I want to become out of the gate full speed.
Yeah.
So
if you can make it succeed right now at any bit, and then you get past this, you are gonna shoot. If you've done a good job now, you're gonna just shoot up.
And that was my goal.
Yeah.
That was my goal, not to profit from any way, anyhow, of trying to take advantage of people's heartaches and stuff like that, because a lot of people are.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is my time to make money. It's the wrong time to make money. It is.
Yeah.
Good for you. Capitalist is great, but you know what? When you take advantage of somebody that's for your own benefit, it will come back and bite you.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, like you look at Amazon and stuff, how
yeah.
much, like I think they're up like hundreds of
Yeah.
percentages
Yeah.
this year because they took everybody's business.
That's right.
Don't get me started on who can be open and who can't be open, because I mean, you see people like sardines in a Walmart, but they can't. Some places in Canada they can't go in any small gift shops or something, right? So
it's so there and so there.
yeah.
Like there's where
There's no, I just what sports kids can play with
Yeah.
each other. Like
Yeah.
it's just it's bizarre. I don't think there is a guideline. I think that's the problem. There's no book. It's personable feelings. It's almost
Bonnie Henry's voice.
it's Bonnie Henry's voice that came in the beginning was so calm and so soothing.
We love you, Bonnie Henry. Now it's like,
oh,
come on, stop. Change channel.
that's and then you switch the channel and
Yeah.
it's the next channel, the same thing.
Every state or whatever you watch, America, everything breaking news. It's
Oh,
crazy, man.
It's been just it's not just COVID either. I mean,
you see how COVID and this virus it's taken over our minds and stuff.
Yeah.
We were talking about restaurant and the effects of it, and it just because it affects everything, and that's the power.
Yeah,
The power.
Emotion.
It's yeah. So it is tough, man.
Yeah.
And I feel for everybody.
Yeah.
I do.
It's a question I always have to ask this year. Like, like no matter what, it comes
Doesn't
up.
matter.
And you see the passion, the emotion come out behind it. Because, I mean, I've talked to some people that have actually had better years just because of certain industries, right? But it's still emotionally, you can see like they get ramped up talking about it because, like I've talked to we're a startup here. So I've talked to other startups this year, and it's just like to pick a year, you have no idea. Like, it's just like any other year.
It's weird, how it's become 2020.
Yeah.
2020 is hindsight. 2020 is perfect vision.
Yeah.
That 2020 is a big thing.
Yeah.
Look what's happened.
yeah. Too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
And it's weird that I've just heard they're rolling out some vaccines by the end of this month.
Yeah.
Is this like what? Is it 2021 instantly like?
England. Is it England? Yesterday, first day, first
trial.
They started the vaccines yesterday, and wow, first day it was like a lot of things changed already.
Yeah.
It's just people's minds.
Yeah.
And placebo effect, like I don't know.
Oh, it's I could tie it into politics and everything. Like let's even talk Canucks.
Yeah.
If the media talks about some guy getting traded, and it's not even a thing happening. Yeah. That's going to turn into
somehow it's
going to be the media all week. The radio is going to talk about this guy's the possibility of this guy getting traded.
That's right.
And it's just what they tell you is what you believe.
Exactly.
Even the people in power believe it from the media. If that makes any sense.
Yes.
The people in power are like, okay, I can't say this because the media already is spinning it this way.
Yeah.
So if I don't go with what they're going to have, I'm going to look bad. Blah blah blah. So it's like there's no genuine.
Media is powerful, man. Like it's huge. And I see it. I'm a sports fan. I see interviews. Like I wow! I can't believe you asked those questions. But people want to know, and people don't want to know how your kids are or whatever. They want to know the dirt and this and that. And man, it's tough.
Toxic.
Toxic. Good word.
It's a toxic generation right now.
But it's the information age, man.
Yeah.
And media you see where it's going. Me being a little bit older, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I better.
I think that's just the way you get older.
I better like it because you know what, this is reality, and if you don't jump on board, it'll leave you. You'll be passed by. I'm serious. I'm not a computer guy. I'm not this, and I hate it. I wish I did. So.
But I mean, like it's like even if you don't pick it up now, 5 years from now, something's gonna be crazy new that if you didn't get back on the last thing, you're not gonna be able to understand this new
next
thing.
one. I know. It's so true, man. I go, thanks, guys.
I think you get to a certain age, you don't care anymore. I'm not only in my 30s, and it's just like there's so many different things that get announced. I just like I don't have the patience. I don't have the time. I don't even want to learn. It's not that I'm stuck in my ways. It's like even if there's a basic way of doing it, I'm not doing it that way either.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you 100%. It's just, man, I don't know. This restaurant business is it's not what it was, man.
No.
It's like it's food. Oops, sorry. No. Food cost, labor cost. Everything is so high now.
How about this is one thing I like to talk about with restaurant owners is like the whole like skip the dishes, DoorDash, like that. They ream you for cash, right? They ream you for the amount of money you're bringing in, so you got to up your prices on their menus.
At least DoorDash, like I haven't hit them yet, but I'm going to right now just to get me the next few months
Yeah,
because it's really down right now. I
yeah,
have my own delivery service too,
yeah,
but at least DoorDash they have a good platform
yeah,
and their drivers, from my experience, are good.
yeah.
Sorry guys, Skip the Dishes is not a good company.
No,
They're
no.
not a good company. They're a good company for them,
Yeah,
but they're horrible, man. They come in your restaurant. Hi, I'm here to like sit over there, man. You'll get your food when it comes. Like
yeah,
this is not. Oh no, I can't do this. Well, leave. It's that easy.
yeah,
They're very rude, and I've only heard bad, negative things of you got to remember, there's a middle guy taking care of your food.
yeah.
I can staple the thing to death. It doesn't really matter, man. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't I don't know, man. It's I hear some nasty stories
Yeah, it's
of things.
hard to trust, and that's your business is giving
That's
that
right,
out.
and
You,
then I get it back. But oh, I didn't get this. I put it in the bag. It's not there. Something happened.
yeah,
So they're really bad about dealing with. DoorDash is actually good. They talk. Uber Eats is not really that level.
yeah,
But I do my own delivery now. I just
yeah,
starting this week,
yeah,
so I have two drivers now, which help inside the kitchen. And I did it before, and I just went back to it again.
yeah,
So
yeah. I know you guys used to when
yeah,
I
yeah,
lived back in Coquitlam all the
yeah,
time. We get it delivered if
yeah.
we want to
So
go
I'm
down.
gonna do that again.
Yeah,
Just to get me through. But again, once I change my menu to that next, it's not food to deliver. It's
no,
not.
yeah,
It's dine-in food,
dining.
man. And then people and I had a sheet like this big of just credits and complaints, all from delivery, just from delivery, because people don't get it.
Yeah,
I just put your food, this good quality food, in a thing. I put it in a bag. It waited here for 15 minutes, and then the driver took it. Took another. Oh, it's not the same as it was. Of course, it wasn't.
yeah,
How can it be? The pasta keeps cooking. It becomes bland. It's just think about it. So if you're
yeah,
gonna want to sit at home and not, this is your choice. Accept it.
yeah.
So
And I
that
think once this whole thing is over, like that dining is going to be so
I
craved.
hope
Oh,
like, that was my thing. Is like, you know what, I'm gonna be ready, and I'm thinking I've planned to the end of this year. That's changed. I had to move it to budget it in your head
yeah,
till March, at least March. So coming into spring, summer, and you gotta remember November or like October, November, December, January. Those are my money months. Those are
yeah.
where I make all my money to carry me. So I didn't have that this year.
No.
So I'm hoping that like I'll get it summer.
Christmas parties, all those
None.
little things. Like it's
I've
brutal.
never been associated with a restaurant other than my restaurant that had more Christmas parties. I had like 50 a
That's
year.
crazy.
Zero.
Yeah,
Zero. You know what that's think about it. That's huge. That's like
massive.
a $100,000 area.
That's when bosses are handing out like the credit card and just letting the staff go with it and just like have a open bar.
Go
Like
have a good yeah, exactly.
yeah,
So I mean the bills are huge
yeah,
and no gatherings, no calls. Like
yeah,
I still do parties, but if it's like 20 or 25, I'm not open. And it's all socially distanced for them. That's their bubble, but they got my restaurant,
yeah,
and I've only done that once this year, and I was expecting to do more,
yeah,
and because I'm still in my parameters of doing everything properly,
yeah.
and no, nothing,
It's
zero.
brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very hard.
it's like us. We have an event space.
Yeah,
First year of being in business, wanted to push events, bring in community, have events, do just all different kind of arts events, open mic
yeah,
nights, like
anything. Yeah,
anything. Bring people in here, they see it. Might not become members, but they'll see it. Zero can't have events. Anytime we would go ahead and plan these events, that we got some good turnouts,
yeah.
like 10 to 20 people, that all safe distance, whatever. But whenever we had like a good one planned that seemed like a ton of interest, Bonnie
Bonnie
Henry.
Henry.
And it's just like Bonnie Henry on like a Tuesday and our events on the Friday. And it's just like,
Yeah,
okay, we have to decide right now, do we want to go ahead with this and get any negative backlash and have 10 to 20 people, even though the space is ginormous for
yeah,
them?
yeah,
It's just, do we want that bad if somebody comes in? Like,
exactly.
because we know the opinionated and the people that are going to go out of their way to trash you or whatever. Those are the ones that are going to be vocal and
they're the ones going to be heard.
Yeah.
Because the other ones, so everybody's on alert for that.
Yeah.
They're waiting to hear that, and I hate calling the whole rat thing. It's you know what, I understand, but think about what you're doing, because there's a trickle effect that's going to happen. Now, if someone's just being completely crazy, okay, I understand. Maybe, but there's a way to go about doing that. Same with bad reviews in the restaurant. People just they'll go way out of their way to put something really bad, negative.
Yeah.
But they won't go out of their way to put something great.
Yeah.
I don't. Just think about the effects of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Your words, the power of your words on social media, the trickle effect.
Yeah.
Negative was way. Everybody doesn't. Oh, it was good. It was great. It was awesome. Oh, it was bad. Why was it bad?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. They get into depth.
Yeah, and bringing you down, that's a ranking system that's just terrible.
It's
if you're
terrible.
all of a sudden you're a 5-star restaurant, and then all of a sudden you get like, even they're working packs too. Like it's just like, oh, you get like 5 bad reviews and it brings you down to 4 or even less than that. It's just like, you know, the quality of your food is great, and this is just,
and you can't say I don't care, because you know what, it does affect it.
Yeah.
I found it. I've dropped too, because I'm not a computer guy. Now I have somebody to take care of my Instagram, take care of Facebook, and to answer these reviews. I never answered them, so they say all these bad things, and they just go undone, and that was wrong, and I know that now. So now I have somebody taking care of it, and I want everybody to have a good time in my restaurant. I want to know why it was bad. If I can fix it, I will. Yeah. So
it's crazy. You hear about like past staff too. Like if you have like a grudge and that, it's like that when the trolls and the bad people online can control somebody's like income when it comes to like
that's what it is, income and family. And if you're you can say whatever you want to me, but if you're saying something that's going to affect this, it's trickle down, and it's going to screw up with my family, sorry, man. That you've touched something that you shouldn't have touched. Yeah. Don't mess with my family.
That's the number one rule.
Perfect, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, where can we find you? Like, well, online. I know you said that's not really your jam.
Not my jam. Well, we are. I'm starting to go. My restaurant's word of mouth. But I'm located on 932 Burnett Avenue. I hate saying this, but across the street from Woody's Pub. I want them to say we're across the street from that place. Yeah. But
I say that.
Yeah, thank you.
I say that.
And we got Instagram, That Place Italian Restaurant, and Facebook, That Place.
Cool.
That Place should be ordered in your head, That Place.
Yeah. Tell them about your special nights, you two at the
restaurant. Oh, yeah. On Tuesday nights, we do $9.99 pastas. Unheard of.
Yeah.
All my pastas are in the $20 range, and we do it for like 50% off. Same size, everything. Maybe a little less proteins, but not a huge amount. It's great. Yeah. And Thursday nights we do 99 pizzas, and if you haven't tried our pizzas, it's very good pizza. Man.
They're great. My almost 3-year-old had some last night, and he dug it. So we actually ordered it for my birthday last night. Yeah, happy delicious. Birthday. Thank you. Delicious as always. I hadn't eaten it pretty much all year because we don't live in Coquitlam, and my parents don't go out for dinner anymore. So it's made sure I had to get that.
I'm glad you did, and I was very, very happy to hear from you guys.
I appreciate it, man. I like I said, I think you're just like the gem of the Tri-Cities.
And we're only getting better. Honestly, I'm not trying to say that because it's my restaurant. I genuinely want people to not just come eat. I want them to dine. It's fun in there. It's and our food has gone up another level. So thank you.
And like the Tuesday night, there's no better deal you're gonna get on the. It's quality. It's amazing pasta, amazing food, amazing vibes. So
it's fun. Yeah. So a little Italian. Yeah. Little Italian place with a little Italian cook back there that yells a little bit, and it's quite fun.
Yeah, I'm a half Italian, so like I felt right in Nona's kitchen whenever I go down there.
Thank you very much. That's awesome. That is my biggest compliment when I get Italian people to come in my restaurant, and older Tainonas and stuff.
Yeah.
They come, they say, "Wow, that's a compliment for me."
Yeah.
You know, and because I do really pull from Calabria. That's where we're from, and that's where we pull our food and flavor from.
Yeah, that's my Nona's been there a few times. She's lives for East Van, but
Perfect.
she would come up for birthday parties, whatever. She's 90 now. Obviously, this year she's in a home, so she hasn't been able to do anything. But she loved it. So like when Nona loves it,
That's right.
That's
That makes me feel good.
yeah. Like and my dad too,
Yeah.
100% East Van Italian
Yeah.
boy, and he
Love your
every dish you can tell he loves like your dishes. He will
Yeah.
talk just mad love
Man,
for those.
your parents have come to my restaurant for a long time,
A
man.
long time.
And I respect them a lot, and I thank them a lot too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know this will be one of the podcasts I know they
That's
watch.
awesome. That's awesome, man. Appreciate it.
Well,
I
cool.
appreciate it.
I appreciate it too. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
in. This is Rob.
No, it's good.
This is Rob Calla from That Place. You're watching another episode of PoCommunity. I'm Mike Arboit. Check out That Place. It's amazing.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.